Hello, welcome to another video on the Scouring Early Access. Today's game is going to be a 3 versus 5 game with me, the Perfect Gamer, and my ally Dinchicode and Ali Jubel. And the enemies is going to be Scrat, Steve Buscemi 6, Attila, Anubricon, and Sparrow. Here I spawn as a blue orc player. And I'm pretty much going to be doing the warrior spam build order. Next to me, my black ally, Ali Jubel. Looks like he's going to be doing a archer build order, the barracks and a sawmill. My final ally, orange orc, Vinci Code. He's going to be doing I guess archer build order. But maybe he's going to be putting a few warriors in first. Anyways, over here, the first enemy, the red human, Scrat. Looks like he's trying to do an archer build order. Probably a few swordsmen. Because of course, if you spawn in this area, your enemy is pretty close, so you can usually get into a fight pretty early on. And here, next enemy, Steve Buscemi 6. He's playing as a Cyan Orcs. Looks like he's doing a warrior build order. I guess a few archers added on. And here, the white orc, a new Bricon, playing as white orcs. And looks like he's doing an archer build order. The usual logging camp and barracks. The next enemy, Attila, playing as purple orc. He's doing the warrior build order. And the final enemy, yellow orc, Sparrow. Looks like he's doing a archer build order. Where of course he can shoot some wolves to get some nice free XP. And of course, this was a 3v5 match, so the best plan I had was to just try to, I guess, ignore the black player. Or, I guess, leave him to defend himself here while I would go on top here. Try and work with orange to go through the north. Of course, warriors are pretty useful because they level up fast, and it's also a little strategy I do sometimes. Instead of doing a tier 2 and trying to get the shield ability for your swordsmen or warriors, you can try to get a fast forge and get the artillery ability for your cannons, and then you can attack maybe a few minutes earlier than expected with artillery cannons and just warriors with potions instead of warriors with shields, so that can sometimes catch enemies off guard. It's over here, the no man's land. Just building barricades can allow you to have some kind of peace here. But of course, because everyone's so close, it is kind of annoying when people make cannons to bombard you here. Looks like purple. He knows that no one's going to be attacking him, so he just goes in and kills pretty much all the trolls here. And so this is about 200 gold per troll. So it's about 800 gold. And on top of that, you get to level up your warriors, so it's a very huge amount of gold they can invest into more buildings or taking up your town hall, or even get some potions. Looks like white has all the archers. Purple's hanging around. Yellow has all the archers. That's gonna accidentally kill his wolves here, even though he was leveling his archers really well. His all auto level 2 units. I guess black killed his wolves. He's gonna be farming these goblin archers a little bit. And of course, goblin waves is the most fun mode, which is why it is turned on for this match as well. Which can be pretty interesting because your enemies have to defend themselves, but they can also attack you. In the meantime, when another goblin wave is attacking you at the same time. I guess over here, orange accidentally killed his wolves. Even though I did stop my cannon from shooting the final wolf to death, so sometimes the little dens decide to break, even though there's still a single wolf left here. I guess it's a little glitch. Not really sure. Maybe the wolf transfers to another pack of wolves, so he just tried to run away. So here, as I was saying before, I had this group of warriors. I'm giving them a few potions, and I'm going to be attacking pretty soon with artillery. And I guess this is somewhat very similar to what orange did. Kind of didn't get a tier 2 and just got artillery with warriors. But I'm the one that has potions, so my units are going to be surviving a little longer. Here you can see Cyan is trying to help out Red. But of course, I'm going to be helping my ally attack as well, so it's not going to be as easy. Especially that I have a lot of potions. This is roughly the end of the first night. Usually enemies don't really have upgraded archer damage or shields, so it can be very effective attack. So in the meantime, while I was fighting here and pretty much killing most of Red here, on the bottom, 3 enemy players running to my main base. And of course, I didn't even have a bow ability, so I knew that my base is pretty much dead. But this is a usual tactic to try and just rush my base so I can be eliminated and the rest of my teammates can be taken care of. But here, I decided to just keep on attacking, because if I keep attacking here, then no one's going to really stop me here. Because most of the enemies are on the bottom, so by the time I would return home, it'll be a waste of time as well. So, might as well go and try kill the other enemies. And here, I only have a guard tower. Most of my base is being destroyed. But I decided to still fight with 3 cannons and a group of warriors here with a lot of potions. So even though I'm starving here, I'm not going to be quite dying as fast as you would assume. So you can see here, I just kind of annihilated the whole army of Cyan. I guess he should have just moved his warriors with his shields to block these cannons And then he'd focus fire the cannons with his archers, but I guess there's still much to learn for some people. Out here, red got eliminated. In the meantime, enemies were trying to attack black, but orange finally came here, fought the cannons, so it's gonna be pushing this away. And here I was getting ready to finish Cyan, but he kind of decides to surrender, which then gives me the opportunity to just run to the next player, which I guess is a bit of a mistake for Cyan, because if he didn't surrender, I would have to sit here and at least break his town hall barracks before moving on to white. As we can see here, I just get to attack him right away. And with just 3 cannons, can easily clear any roof with any archers or workers on top, so that's where this sort of combo can be very effective. Because you can bombard and then send in your warriors to destroy an enemy base. Now here I didn't really see these cannons, so I do get to eat lead first. But I somehow managed to destroy all these cannons. And now I'm going to be killing off the final units of a purple player here, or the rest of his army. So he has no more military left, just a lot of workers. And I'm pretty much killing the white player here. On the bottom, the enemies didn't manage to kill black, even remained his town hall. So, even though yellow had some units here, he decides to surrender, because they didn't really get to eliminate any of us here. But of course, another reason for why I decided to keep on attacking is because I mismanaged my wood. You can see I used it to make this farm, but then didn't have enough wood to make a town hall or a sawmill, and so I couldn't really rebuild anymore. And the only choice I had was to just try and attack and kill as much of the enemy as possible, which would then allow orange to, I guess, get a bigger lead. But somehow, instead of just losing the rest of my army here to try and slow down the enemies as best as I could, I actually managed to kill both red and Cyan. Kind of lost his army, so he surrendered. Killed all of white. And I pretty much killed any of the reinforcements of a purple player. So that was kind of very effective. That's because I had all the potions, which can basically double the amount of life your units have. Because level 3 unit is 220 health. But with each potion, you get around 105 more health. So basically you have double the health on these units, which is like double the warriors in terms of health, which is why units can survive longer and usually overwhelm a lot of archers if you have a lot of cannon support, of course. Anyways, let's see the results. You can see here, kind of lost my base, so I stopped mining. But I somehow managed to kill a lot of enemy units because of my, I guess, effective cannon usage, or using them effectively to siege, to, I guess, have a very effective firepower and certain choke point, and then using the artillery to clear rooftops, or to just soften up groups of archers. Anyways, if you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment. you want to see more videos on the Scouring Early Access, then you can subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.